What's up, guys? Jaafar Jackson made an appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last night talking about the upcoming Michael biopic. He goes into his, sorry about that, he goes into the whole process of how he became Michael Jackson for this movie, the acting process, the audition process, and we get an exclusive clip from the movie. We gotta check this out. I'm really excited for this movie. I've got Man in the Mirror stuck in. Speaking of Man in the Mirror, we need to talk about this track list. We'll talk about that after we watch this.
Jaafar Jackson, welcome to the Tonight Show.
It's amazing. I love the energy. I saw an article where it said that Graham King got the rights to tell Michael's story.
Yeah.
My first thought was, who are they going to get to play Michael? And honestly, I didn't think of myself. I was like, this is going to be
that's crazy.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Fast forward a couple of months, I get a call from Graham King. He asked me, have you ever acted before? I said, never. I've never wanted to be an actor. You know, I grew up wanting to play golf. I got into music.
Speaking of him wanting to play golf, I've been hearing that he is in line to play Tiger Woods in the Tiger Woods biopic. So Jaafar Jackson's about to be the go-to biopic guy. He coming off playing Michael Jackson. Now he's going to play Tiger Woods. That's crazy. But the fact that you got Michael Jackson as your first acting job is insane. I mean, yeah, he's a relative, but that's an insane role as an actor to pull off. The amount of eyes that are going to be on you for your first job is insane, because it's still an acting job. You know what I mean? It's not just the singing and dancing. Like, he has a singing and dancing down. It's in his blood. He can dance, he can sing. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously he put in the work for it. He talked about how he danced till his feet bled, you know, so he practiced a lot. But all the scenes in between, the dialogue and everything, it's his first job acting, and you're doing Michael Jackson. Yo, this is serious, man, and that's crazy.
Fast forward to 6 months in, he got me a coach that I started to work on a lot of scenes from other films, and it was a multi-year process. It wasn't just a traditional audition. I definitely had to earn the role.
That's crazy. So they didn't. It's like he didn't get the part just for like, hey, I'm Michael Jackson's nephew, I get the part. You know, he had 2+ years of training and practice in order to get the part. That makes me wonder, like, how many people were in the running for this role? I feel like not many. I feel like he at minimum was on the short list. If I honestly think he's probably he was the go-to guy. Graham King, when he got the rights, he was like, okay. As soon as he heard about Jaafar Jackson, he was like, this has got to be our guy. Because, I mean, it's literally perfect. He's the right age. He's a Jackson. He's got the look. He's got the build. He's got the talent. He can dance. He can sing. He sounds like him. You know, it's literally the perfect casting. They're keeping it within the family. And the fact that they gave him 2 years to prep before even giving him the role, that shows that they wanted him for the role, that they were willing to put this much time, energy, training, investing all of this into this guy so that he could perform the best in this movie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, like, they were 100% eyeing him. He was under 100% at the top of the list. But that makes me wonder, were there people under him? Were there people, like, if Jaafar Jackson didn't work out, who was going to be their fallback? You know, I'm just curious. I'm just curious who that could have been.
When you're there, when you're in your dressing room, you're dressed, hair and makeup looks fantastic.
Yeah, that
as
must be surreal.
Do you look in the mirror and go, what's going on? Or
It was really a surreal, a spiritual moment at the same time. You know, spending all those hours in the makeup chair, and thanks to the incredible Bill Corso, who's the head of makeup on the film. Just that process.
No. Bill Corso? That's the guy's name? We need to have a conversation. The makeup needed to be a lot better. Could have been a lot better. They caked up Jaafar Jackson. Look at him here, dude. Like, you can tell he is a Jackson. You know what I mean? You don't need so much makeup. I mean, I get it. Yeah, when he's on stage, and then later on in life when the vitiligo kicks in and all of that stuff. But, like, they caked him up with makeup. They went overboard with the makeup, in my opinion.
Of seeing me slowly transform into Michael was emotional. My first reaction was
looking in the mirror and seeing your uncle in yourself. I don't care. Like, even imagine you looking in the mirror, seeing one of your relatives in yourself. I mean, that's something special there. Even if your relative is not famous, you know what I mean? It's like a connection. You're like, you're connecting to your family in a different way. Like you're seeing, like even when you go and look at old pictures of your baby pictures and everything, and you're seeing like, hey, look, I used to look like this relative, or like you're looking at a picture of your mom or your dad when they were younger, and you're seeing yourself in them, that type of thing. Except now he's literally looking in the mirror and he's seeing his uncle. I think that must have been really cool.
It was
like this is my family. This is the legacy that I come from. I'm a Jackson and all of that. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of emotion right there, and then also a lot of pressure to live up to. Like he's carrying on that legacy through this movie. I mean, no wonder he practiced till his feet bled. Like he has a lot to embody and a lot to represent here in this movie. So I mean, I'm excited for this. I hope this movie is good.
My first reaction was it was day one, and I was doing the Bad tour. I was the Bad performance.
That's your first.
That was day one of production.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. That actually makes sense.
I remember.
That actually makes a whole lot of sense, right? Because he's coming off of all that practice for all the performances, right? And then that'll give. He's getting into the groove. He's getting into the motion of things, and then you get into the acting. You get into the dialogue and all that stuff. That makes a lot of sense because I'm assuming the performances are gonna come much easier to him. He's already a musician. He's already a performer. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming that'll come easier to him than the acting stuff you can tackle on after.
Going into it, I always told myself, what should I start on first? And then I had incredible guidance from Rich and Tone, who are Michael's actual choreographers that
That's
he
awesome. They got
had
them
on tour
involved.
during the history tour.
God.
So we broke down frame by frame the Billie Jean performance from Motown 25, and I had 20 days to kind of prove to them and the filmmakers that I can pull it off within those 20 days, even though in my mind I was like, 20 days? How can I do that?
You pulled it off. No, you pulled it off.
Compared to now, how it looks on the film is way different.
Obviously. Oh, yeah, than when you first started. I mean, let me just show everybody. This is Michael Jackson in the Thriller video in 1983.
Yeah.
This is Jaafar as Michael doing Thriller.
Let me pause it. Okay, see? Everybody's clapping, saying that, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. It looks so good. But you can tell this is clearly Michael Jackson. You can kind of tell it's Jaafar Jackson, but there could be anybody underneath this, right? The makeup it's too much. I'm telling you, they're overdoing it with the makeup. Look at the cheeks. It's way too dark. Look how light it is here. Look at the eyes around the eyes. It's really dark. It's much lighter over here. You know, it feels a little bit more natural with granted it's a zombie makeup. How natural could it be? But it feels a bit more natural. It feels like Michael Jackson is a zombie. Here, this looks like he could be Vecna off of Stranger Things. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you see what I mean? It's a little bit too much. They could have dialed it back a little bit. Look at the hair. It's crazy. Michael Jackson, it's just his regular hair, you know what I mean? They could have dialed it back a little bit. Makeup throughout the entire movie could have been dialed, for Michael Jackson, could have been dialed back. Like Joseph Jackson, he looks fantastic, you know what I mean? But Michael Jackson, I could think they could have dialed it back.
I was like, I mean, that's one of my favorite videos other than Smooth Criminal, but that, to be in the real location was
We got to talk about this
incredible.
track list.
It really was.
Here's Jaafar Jackson in Michael.
If you don't want to see this, I believe this is a Billie Jean clip from Motown, okay? If you don't want to see this, I'll put the timestamp, skip ahead, we'll talk about the track list. But I'm curious. I'm curious. I tend to stay away from stuff like this, but I since we're already here, let's just watch it. Obviously, he looks more like Jaafar Jackson than Michael Jackson. I mean, he's literally Jafar's son. I mean, Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine's son. Oh, this is good, man. But see, look at the color grading, everything. Just look at it. Look at it. The set. It is on point.
Come on now.
Nah, that's good. That's good.
Jaafar Jackson, everybody!
It looks like it's from back then. The way the way the picture looks, nah, I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Oh yeah. All right. Now, I mean, we're coming off a high. That was good. I'm excited. Now, we gotta talk about this. I mean, this has been out for some time, since March 13th. Okay, this has been out for a while, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it. So we're gonna talk about it right now. Look at this track list. I don't understand this. I do not understand this track list. We're going all the way up to Bad. I think that's 1987. Let me make this a little bit bigger here so you could see it a little bit better. We're going all the way up to Bad. 1987, all right? How do you not have We Are the World on here? How do you not have We Are the World on here? 1985, okay? How do you not? I think that's 1985, right? How do you not have one of the most iconic moments in music history, if not the most iconic moment in music history, at least in the modern era, okay? How do you not have that on here? What other movie are we going to see this in other than this movie? It's not going to be in the sequel. It's going to, if at all, if we were ever going to see that recreated on the big screen, it was going to be this. You had the chance to get we had a Bob Dylan biopic. We had, I mean, you could have, like, we had Bob Dylan, right? Timothy Chalamet, I think, played him, right? We had Bruce Springsteen, the dude from the Bear, the chef. I forgot the dude's name. You could have imagine bringing those actors who played them in those biopics, bringing them on board to do the We Are the World sequence, and then bringing different actors to portray these other artists. We Are the World not being in this movie is such a missed opportunity. It is absolutely insane. And where's Smooth Criminal? Where is Smooth Criminal? Okay, Jaafar Jackson literally said it's his favorite music video of all time. His favorite Michael Jackson music video is not on here. I see I'll Be There. Never say never. I don't have to read everything. I don't see Smooth Criminal on here. But see, here's my thing now. Are they playing with us? Okay, is this really the full track list, or are they hiding things from us? Because I don't see Dirty Diana. I mean, maybe, okay, fine. If you're not having Smooth Criminal, if you're not having We Are the World, I can see why you don't put Dirty Diana on here, even though that's the top tier, classic S tier, song. But they don't have Man in the Mirror on here. How do you not have Man in the Mirror on here? Okay? Makes no sense to me. And the thing is, we saw Jaafar Jackson. I don't want to get copyright striked, but we saw Jaafar Jackson practicing Man in the Mirror. Okay? We saw him practicing it. So why isn't it in the movie? Why isn't it on this track list? Was it cut because of the reshoots and stuff like that? Because remember, this was supposed to be a one movie, but then they decided to cut it in half because some issues with the scandal. I don't have to. I mean, I talked about it in another video. You can check that out. I'll put it up here if you guys want to watch it. But this was supposed to be one movie. They decided to cut it in half and reshoot pretty much like a half of the movie, a third, 3/4 of the movie. Was this song cut because he practiced it and it is not in this track list? So either they're hiding music, or I'm kind of disappointed that we're not getting. I mean, obviously every single one of Michael Jackson's songs is a massive hit. You know what I mean? Every single one of his songs is a classic. You're not going to be able to put every song, but you're doing a Michael biopic and you don't have Smooth Criminal. You don't have Man in the Mirror. You don't have We Are the World. You know what I mean? It's like it leaves me asking questions like, what's going on here? So the fact that he's practicing literally, he was practicing man in the mirror, and it's not 100 has me questioning: are they keeping things from us? Are they hiding things, or did they cut stuff? Maybe it could be in the sequel. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see though how this movie ends off. But yeah, man, what did you guys think about this biopic, about this interview with Jimmy Fallon and Jaafar Jackson?
Hair and makeup
I'm excited about this movie, man. This is going to be the best biopic of all time, in my opinion. But let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this interview? What do you guys think about Jaafar Jackson's performance? How excited are you for this movie? What did you think about this scene? The Billie Jean sequence, this scene right here. Just look at the picture. Look at the way it looks. Look at the lighting. Look at the color grading. Right? I think it looks really good. I think that this is going to be good, man. I'm excited. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.